If your child has an injury that they are going through that may be career ending or season ending, they often go through stages of grief. Similar to the 5 stages of grief that we would go through a death of someone that we care about, they can go through either 5 or 7 stages depending on the different athletes. And sometimes with those stages, they're progressive. They go through all 5 stages or all 7 stages in order. And sometimes they're all over the place. Oftentimes there's some denial of that injury at the beginning. There's some testing of it. There's some questioning or bargaining, like, is this really true? Can I do this? Can I just tape up my knee and go instead of getting surgery? Finding different ways to try to get through it. Then you have your depression stage, which can look like full-blown depression where they're withdrawn and they're, not eating and they're sleeping all the time. Or it could just be some sadness, some withdrawing from friends, but they're still engaged in other activities. They're still doing well in school. And that one's a little harder to recognize because they're still kind of doing what they're normally doing, but they're definitely going through something more challenging for them. And then finally, they'll get to the acceptance stage and hopefully be able to push through. And that's where they're the most ready to move forward, whether that's as continuing that sport or moving on to being a just athletic person who's engaged in physical activity.